Good afternoon and welcome to everybody to the second day of this virtual workshop on evolutionary implications of the COVID-19 vaccination programme. So my name is Jane Leeks and I manage the Newton Gateway to Mathematics, which is the impact initiative of the Isaac Newton Institute for Mathematical Sciences. So the Institute, as I'm sure you all know, is the UK's National Institute for Mathematical Sciences research programmes and attracts researchers from all over the world. We haven't done for a while, but we hope to see some of them coming back from next week, I believe, but small numbers, obviously, to be COVID safe. So established in 2013, the Gateway is a knowledge intermediary for mathematical sciences in the UK, but we do have an extensive global reach, as does the Institute, of course. So really, we're all about helping to extend the impact of mathematics to all potential users. So that could be other academic disciplines, business, industry, and the public sector. How we do this is through a mixture of things like broad brokering and specific brokering, and we very much aim to develop relationships and grow scientific communities, often connecting previously disparate fields and subfields to aid collaboration. So we undertake extensive user engagements, and this involves communication, facilitating, translating to maximise the knowledge exchange. And I would say that the translational aspects in mathematical sciences are absolutely key to everything we do. So the Newton Gateway has a key role in the RAMP Continuity Network, which is the UKRI funded project to deliver a series of meetings, workshops and virtual study groups that react to key priority areas in the UK's response to the current pandemic. So this event is guided by links with groups such as the Juniper Consortium and the Isaac Newton Institute's Infectious Dynamics of Pandemics programme. So these activities aim to ensure relevance to current UK policy and will ensure engagement with the wider mathematical modelling and epidemiology communities. So without further ado, I'd like to pass on to my colleague, Ciara Dangerfield from the Juniper Consortium, who is now going to say a few more words about the work of Juniper and this event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jane. Yeah, so my name is Ciara Dangerfield and I'm the Scientific Programme Manager for the Juniper Consortium. So for those of you who haven't heard of us before, Juniper stands for Joint Universities Pandemic and Epidemiological Research Consortium. So we are a relatively recently formed UKRI funded project, and we're led by Julia Gogg and Matt Keeling. And it brings together modelling groups from across 7 different universities. And you can see here a picture of all the different NCOIs and PIs involved in the consortium. The consortium is currently providing modelling support, feeding into government advice within the UK on COVID-19. And our members are involved in a number of different different organisations and committees. I've listed just a few of them here, and they include the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation, and pretty much all the COIs are on the Scientific Pandemic Influenza Group on Modelling, or SPI-M. So recent outputs that have fed into advice to the UK government include advice regarding the UK vaccination strategy and relaxing lockdown measures, and they're continuing to provide advice as we come out of lockdown. So we are lucky enough to work with PLOS magazine to disseminate the research of the consortium to a wider audience, and if you want to find out more about the consortium, I'll post links in the chat to our website and also our Twitter feed, and also I'll put my email address in, so feel free to contact me directly if you want to find out more about the consortium. What have Juniper got to do with this event? Well, we're working with initiatives such as RAMP to help identify key topics that are of policy interest. And this particular event is related to a talk that Julia gave regarding vaccine escape at our launch meeting. So hopefully, I think Julia will probably come back to the potential links with policy in the discussion session, but they've got some great speakers this morning, so I don't want this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you are in the world. So I don't want to take up any more of your time, but thank you very much for letting me say a few words about Juniper. I'm looking forward to some interesting talks and discussion this afternoon. And with that, I'll pass over to Claudio, who I believe is chairing this afternoon's session.